Hey everyone, come on in, come on in. Please make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Oh, wow. Have you guys heard the news of our girl Kelly Price missing? Like, is she really missing? Kelly Price, gospel singer, missing for over a month? This is just crazy. Just crazy. Let me Somebody just text me some information. Oh wow. We are live on several different platforms right now, including Facebook. Um on Facebook somebody said, I hope and pray that they find her. I really do too. I hope and pray that they find her. For the people who haven't heard, because this like recently started trending like within the last hour or so, that the gospel singer Kelly Price, the beautiful gospel singer Kelly Price, with a powerhouse voice, is missing in Georgia. Oh wow. And then they said that she secretly fled the hospital where she was being treated in ICU of COVID. So let's first watch this little video of Kelly Price from her Instagram, you guys. Now this Instagram was made a while ago. Let's see, can I see the date on here? Hold on. I got it pulled up on my cell phone. Okay, so on July 29th, the same day that Kelly announced that she had COVID or had been diagnosed with COVID-19, she made an Instagram post on her Instagram. And thank you, Rashad. Rashad said he threw up the prayer hands. Thank you. Please, everybody, keep the prayers coming for Kelly Price. I love me some Kelly Price. Um, I really hope that she's just somewhere. Uh just maybe want to be alone, dealing with this sickness that she has. I'm hoping it's something like that and no foul play, because the police did say that they are don't believe any foul play has been committed yet. But then still yet her family haven't heard from her over a month. And allegedly her boyfriend or fiance um won't allow any family or relatives or children, anybody, friends, to visit her. So again, let's check this video out that she made on IG on July 20th when she first found out she had COVID, and then we'll get back to the story.
Hello, good evening, everybody. I am doing probably one of the last things that I would have expected. Hello, good evening, everybody. I am doing probably one of the last things that I would have expected to be doing right now. Wasn't feeling so well last night and got up this morning and went to the doctor and got checked out, went to a testing center, and it has come back that I have COVID after a very long year and a half of so much stuff with this disease. I am COVID positive. And so I am quarantined right now. I do not have to go into the hospital. I'm very achy. I have no appetite. I'm very weak. I can barely stay awake. And so I am following doctor's orders and praying that this thing passes quickly so that I can get back to normal. Whatever normal is now, I just wanted to put it out there. So I won't be in New Orleans this weekend and praying that this passes quickly enough so that my August dates are not affected. So I am in the house. I am taking care of myself. I'm using some old school remedies as well. I smell like a whole bottle of Vicks, trying to open up my breathing passages and doing my best to stay in control of my breathing as much as possible. I'm going to say if you can bombard heaven on my behalf, I would appreciate it. I'm going to be praying for myself at the same time. I just wanted you all to know that this is crazy. Yeah, take care. Continue to take care. Be safe. Continue to mask up. Continue to shield up. This is something like we've never seen before. But I just wanted to let you know because I know that there are people who are looking forward to seeing me not only this weekend but in the coming weeks. I'm praying sincerely and fervently that this is something that God will allow to be something that passes through my system quickly so that I am still able to honor my requests during the month of August and moving forward. Thank you guys for your love and for your support. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. It's the last thing I ever expected that I would be saying to any of you. But I do appreciate you. God is a healer, and there is no name greater than Jesus, even COVID-19. COVID-19's name is not greater than God's name. It's not greater than Jehovah. It's not greater than Jesus. So as I pray, I ask that you pray as well. I love you guys. Take care.
Oh, wow. So that was Kelly Price, July 29th. That was what? July 29th, August 29th. What's today? The 24th of September. That was about 7 weeks ago when she made that announcement on July 29th from her IG, from Instagram. And according to her family, she eventually did have to go to the hospital because in that video we heard how she didn't have to go to the hospital at that time. Hey, S. Hutcherson, Mercy, and Rashad, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Yes, it is nuts. It's nuts, not nuts that she has the COVID because everybody has been coming down with it. Even the people who are diagnosed, the people who got the 2 shots like me. I have the Moderna, the one with the 2 shots. So even people like me is still coming down with it because of all the different strains and things going on out there. But yeah, at first she wasn't didn't have to be admitted into the hospital, but then according to her family, she did have to be admitted into the hospital, and she was there for about 3 weeks. And after 3 weeks, I mean, during those 3 weeks, they said that they were able to talk to her. Her kids were able to talk to her. Of course, they couldn't visit her, but when she was in the ICU, they were still able to call her and everything. Probably Skype or on Zoom or things like that. So for 3 weeks, they were able to keep in touch with her. But then after that, they said they haven't heard from her since, which is really strange to me because even 3 weeks, like it's now September 29th. So that means they haven't talked to her in weeks. Like her kids, her mother, her family, her friends haven't been able to talk to her for weeks. And then on top of that, she wasn't even all the way well from being admitted into ICU. And they had got a call, her family, that she had been released from the hospital when in fact she had slipped out of the hospital. She had fled the hospital secretly. The hospital didn't even know she left. Her family didn't know that she secretly fled the hospital. And she was still not fully well. She was not all the way healthy. So she left the hospital still very, very ill, having all the different issues and side effects of CBD-19. And then for weeks, her family hasn't heard from her. And that's very strange to me because somebody in my family or even a friend, I hit my friends up all the time when they're sick, when they lost a loved one, if something's going on with their kids. So all those weeks, no word. And then we find out that her own fiance wouldn't allow people to visit her, and I guess that could be expected. If somebody in my household had, COVID, I guess I can see that, not allowing people to visit, but they also weren't allowed to speak to her. Now that's what's strange. So a lot of people right now is looking at the fiance sideways, even though the police said there aren't any signs right now of any foul play. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I know a lot of y'all have been hearing about this, and I didn't even I just happened to be taking a nap. I woke up, used the restroom, drunk me a bottle of water, lay back in the bed, looked at my phone, so I had a notification from my godmom, and she was telling me, she was not to get off track, but she was telling me that a sex store that has stores all across the United States and a lot mainly in the city or the state next to us, like across the water, is opening a store like on North 30th Street in our city. And I was looking at this post. I'm like, Mom, why you tagging me in something like that? Because she know I'll talk about it on my show. But anyway, or I'll go there, But she's crazy like that. But when I was looking at that, I saw notifications pop up saying, "Where is Kelly Price? Kelly Price is missing." So I'm like, no, not Kelly Price. Not Kelly Price, the gospel singer Kelly Price. They can't be talking about her. And so, yeah, hey, Harper Shaw, hey, boo. And so that's when I went to social media and started typing in Kelly Price missing. And yes, she is missing. She is missing. I cannot believe this. I hope all is well with Kelly Price. This is a very, very scary situation for her family because, for one, she has CBD-19. She was extremely, extremely ill. When you are ill enough that you have to be admitted in ICU with that disease, that means you can barely breathe. You are either going to be put on a breathing machine, oxygen tank, something like that, and quarantine in the hospital with the assistance of nurses. Some people get the COVID and they can be at home. Just, I know lots of people, they were just in home and their family and kids had to just put plates of food outside their door, bottles of water, tea, soup, and they just stay in their room and they got better. But it's real, real serious and real fatal when you got to be admitted into the hospital. Then to find out they don't know where she at. What's up with the fiance? Like, hold on, let me read some of this. This is just crazy. This is just crazy. Okay, according to the blogs, they're saying that they were in touch with Kelly when she was in the hospital in early August. It is September 24th. They said her children had, excuse me. Oh, actually, they said her children had visited her several times. That was when she was hospitalized. Okay, so after she was hospitalized, when she got home, the fiance wouldn't let nobody visit her. So, okay, there we go. And then they said 3 weeks after she was admitted, the kids got a call saying she was discharged, and they were shocked because they knew she was still very sick, and they haven't heard from her since then. And allegedly the boyfriend, who is now her fiance that she's been with for a couple of years, he's allegedly keeping her friends and family from visiting her. So they were concerned and they had somebody go by. They had the police, the authorities go by and do a welfare check, because nobody was able to reach out to her. So they did that last week. So they haven't talked to her in weeks. Then they sent out somebody to do a welfare check last week. and she's missing. Officially missing. She's been put on the national missing list. So she is officially missing. So again, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. Hey, Fran. That's what I'm asking, Fran. Like that's crazy. They just sent somebody over there last week. Just last week. And if it was my child and I wasn't able to speak or visit my own child that I gave birth to for weeks and weeks on end because of what the fiance saying, I at least want to drive by. Y'all remember in the beginning of this pandemic when people was driving by, they was posting videos on social media and on the news of family members driving past their loved ones' home, holding up signs, honking, we love you, we miss you, hope you get better soon. At least can they do a drive-by? They couldn't even do a drive-by. So yeah, a lot of people are looking side eye at the boyfriend and wondering, well, I keep saying boyfriend, but recently they became engaged. They did recently become engaged, and a lot of people didn't even know that. But Kelly, according to her, she was like, well, I've been married once before. I wanted to make sure that I'm all in for this, that everything is everything. Before she just tells the whole wide world about her, engagement. Because we all know how that can go with these celebrities. They be married today, divorced tomorrow, and married next week, and divorced next month. But anyway, hopefully, they'll be able to find out where she is. And then a lot of people, I've been looking at the blogs, and a lot of people thought this was a joke, thought it was a hoax. A lot of people wasn't even taking it serious because they were thinking that this is just one of those, how could Kelly Price be missing? Like, she's very well known. And then she was in the hospital sick. And then she went home from the hospital. This is very strange. Like, she secretly snuck out of the hospital. And her family hasn't heard from her since. And that was weeks ago. So did she ever really go home from the hospital? Did her fiance ever take her home? Where did he take her? Why would you why would you let somebody flee from the hospital and they are that sick? Can somebody answer me that? You are not coming home to my house and you are still that sick. You in ICU. You are that sick. And I'm helping you. Can you imagine her going through the hospital, running through the hospital, hiding, dipping, and diving in the hallways, trying to get out of the ICU without being signed out, without being checked out or approved or properly discharged? You said this is the type of work the YouTube doctor should be working on. No shade. I'm just saying. Oh, yes, child. Yes. Hey G, you said you can't sneak out of hospital. They cannot keep a person against their will unless they're at risk of harming themselves. Right, I understand what you're saying, G. But according to her family, she didn't tell the hospital that she was leaving. So I'm not saying she, somebody broke her out or nothing like that. Yeah, she you can leave the hospital whenever you want, technically speaking. But they making it seem like the hospital, the nurses and staff didn't know that she left. That's what they making it sound like to me. At least that's my perspective of it. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I see it. That she literally snuck out the hospital without being discharged. I mean, it's one thing to say, doctor, I'm fine. Just give me a prescription. I'm going. Give me my clothes. Give me my sack, my purse, and I'm leaving. And then for the hospital staff to walk away and you literally sneak out because you don't want them to know that you left. So it's all suspect right now, being that her when she got home, her family wasn't allowed to talk to her, come visit her for weeks. I just can't believe, like somebody said in the chat, I can't believe that they waited this long to send somebody out for a welfare check. Because me personally, I'm telling you, if that was my kid, please, I'll put on like 10 masks and a occupational hazard jumpsuit with the helmet and everything to come check on my kid. And I only got two now. Y'all know I got two sons. So they both grown, and I'll be down there. Somebody better let me in this bitch. Don't let their girlfriend or fiance or wife tell me I can't come up in that house. Sure. That's all I gotta say. And my sons know I'm crazy anyway. And definitely crazier about them and their well being. So yeah, that yeah. But I don't know. That's just I don't know. But you said they should check. Fran said they should check bank records and surveillance at the hospital, candlelight visual. The S. Hutchinson said if she was white, this would be another story. Fran, I think I read a comment. How the heck she been missing this long and no national attention till now? Yeah, Harper Shaw. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm hoping, and I think that's what a lot of people were hoping, which is why a lot of people thought it was a joke. Like, they put stuff on social media all the time about these celebrities, and then we kind of find out, oh, they really ain't dead. Who said they did? Or oh, they really ain't this. Um, yeah. So sometimes people overlook stuff like this, but I think being that she is on the national missing record, I think we need to really take this serious and really keep her and her family in her prayers, because at this time we don't know what's going on. And I keep looking online. I mean, I keep typing Kelly Price missing, Kelly Price missing over and over again in hopes of seeing that this is all a hoax, or in hopes of seeing that her family now knows where she is. But so far, she's still missing, and all eyes are on her new boyfriend. And he's technically not new. I mean, they've been dating for a year or so, but I guess he's newer to a lot of people who didn't know that she was recently engaged. But yeah, so mm, that's I don't understand why you would leave with all the breathing problems that you have with CBD. I'll be so scared. I'll be like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna surround me with the oxygen tanks, the heart monitors, and all that stuff, because it's like it's so touch and go when you get admitted in the high CU. You don't know if you coming, you don't know if you going, you be delirious. I mean, just all kind of things. I didn't heard about the horrific side effects of getting that disease, and it's no fun. It's no joke. So to leave the hospital when you are not better, that's why a lot of people are speculating, like, what's going on? A lot of people think they need to be looking at this fiance, this boyfriend. But anyway, that's all I gotta say on this, you guys. Just keep her and her family in her prayers. I wasn't going to go live. Actually, I was going to talk about this, but I was going to wait until later tonight on our Friday night live show. Because we do our Friday night lives every Friday at 9 p.m. So I was like, oh, we'll just throw that into one of the the storylines tonight. But I just felt the need to come right now and talk about this. Hey AB, you said after COVID in ICU, mine won't after even minor surgery. Yeah. Like, mm-mm. Stay your butt in the hospital. If y'all that sick and y'all in the ICU, don't come back home, because there is no better place for you than the hospital. They are trained. We've been dealing with this shit for damn near going on 2 years now. So they are highly trained and qualified to take care of you. Yes, some people don't come home. Some people don't come home, and some people wait too late to get help. But if you experience those symptoms, you need to let your doctor know, your family doctor. You need to let them know immediately that you're experiencing symptoms. Get checked. And I'm not no advocate for the shot, but everybody in my household has it. We are all vaccinated, but we also still wear our mask. We also still wear our mask. Me and my son. Um, so because there's so many different strains out here, so you have to still take measures to make sure that you are safe, from this disease. So I'm not an advocate. I'm not on here harping about get it, get the shot, get the shot. But I mean, it's just highly recommended all across. It's just highly recommended. So that's all I'm gonna say on that, you guys. That's all. I got a couple of, what is it, almost 7. We got like 2 hours before our show starts tonight. And Friday Night Live, y'all, anybody is welcome. It's always a panel on Friday Night Live. We can have up to 10 people on the panel. Um, wow. Yeah, TMZ posted. Yes, TMZ posted it. Now, back in the day, Shelly, you've been on social media for a long time, all the way back to the Blabs. So you've been on social media a long time. And back in the day, everybody couldn't like go off of TMZ. We was like, oh, you heard it from TMZ, whatever. I'm gonna wait till it's on CBS or Good Morning America or a more well known, blogger, something like that. But nowadays, when I see something on TMZ, I take it for Bible, like seriously. But back in the day, nah. I was like, somebody post something on Facebook from TMZ, I immediately used to go and search other news outlets because I didn't trust them back then. But these days, yeah, TMZ can pretty much be trusted. Yes, and they be on it first because I think they just built up so much trust in the blog community, all across the country with their platform. They done built up so much trust and so many fans and loyal followers. They be on it. People run to them. People run to them to put things out for them. So yeah. You said, I'm like you, my house is vaccinated. We still wear, child. I'm telling you, Harper Sean, I am vaccinated. I got both of my shots. And I'm telling you, if I jump out my truck to go into a store or somewhere and realize I didn't get my mask out the car, I will go all the way back to the car, no matter how far away it's parked, and get my mask. And I'm fully vaccinated. So yeah, because it's all these different strains out here and people still get sick. Did y'all see on the news? I don't know how many of y'all watch Good Morning America, but did y'all see on the news? I mean, not the Good Morning America, but on The View. I don't know how many of you watched The View, but on The View the other day, 2 of the co-hosts, Sunny Hostin and Ann Navarro, they had to leave the show mid-show. They was just about to interview Vice President Kamala Harris. They were just about to interview the vice president of the United States. And somebody ran up there and was like, you two gotta leave. Because they had they came back positive for CBD-19. And both of the hosts had to leave. And so it left 2 hosts to run the show. And it was like, what? They said, we need the 2 of you to step off for a second. That's what an off-camera voice said to Hostin Navarro. They said, we need the 2 of you to step off the set for a second, right before they were preparing to introduce the vice president and do an interview. And they both are vaccinated. So yeah, and then after the commercial break, then the other two hosts, Joy Behar and Sarah Haynes, they let everybody know, and they also gave the audience opportunity to ask any questions, so that they can just carry on the show. But yeah, a lot of people are still getting the disease even though they are fully vaccinated. So yeah, I still wear my mask. I sure do. But ain't that crazy, Shelly? You literally about to interview the vice president of the United States in your studio on live TV, and somebody calls you off. Psst, psst, YouTube, over here. You COVID positive. To hear that, oh my God. So oh God, I hope they, yeah, they left. They made them leave. But I hope that they are going to be okay too, because again, they are both fully vaccinated. They interview people all the time, celebrities and everything. So, those hosts on these popular TV shows, they have to be fully vaccinated. But yes. Hey, Yolanda, trust no one. Oh, Miss Hutchinson, she sent you my live. Oh, thank you, S. Hutchinson, for sharing. I'm on StreamYard, so I haven't checked my YouTube to see the notification that I was shared out. But thank you guys so much. Go ahead, share the video, like the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and meet me back here at 9 o'clock if y'all have nothing else to do for our Friday Night Live show. And some of y'all in the chat, if y'all want to jump up on the panel, we have open panels every Friday on the Hood Tape. Excuse me. We have open panels every Friday night at 9 p.m. and we discuss everything, whether it's something in the blog, celebrities, something you got going on at home, something personal you want to talk about, your children, your husband, your dog. We just shooting the shit on Friday, just be clowning, having fun. Um, it could be a roller coaster of emotions sometimes. A lot of things that we've been discussing. Some might be sensitive and personal. Some might be something funny we done saw on, trending news. So yeah, join us tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. back over here. I already posted a notification, so if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll get the notification when we go live. So on that note, everybody, again, keep Kelly Price and her family in your prayers. Man, I'm telling you, ever since I first heard Kelly Price sing, what's that song? He belongs to me. He belongs. No, he proposed to me. Remember, he proposed to me. He proposed with a diamond ring. I couldn't believe it. Hey, I put it on my finger and I say yes. He proposed to me. He proposed to me. Yes, ever since that song, I have been in love with some Kelly Price. And then she did another song with the Isley Brothers. I can't remember that song. But yeah, ever since way back then, I've been in love with me some Kelly Price. So yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl, hands down. But yeah, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. This is just such a crazy story. I'm just wow. Anyway, y'all have a good day. The rest of the day. If I don't talk to y'all tonight, if I don't see y'all this weekend or talk to y'all this weekend, then I'll be back probably Monday. No, I think I'm gonna go live tomorrow because the R. Kelly case, the prosecutors have rested the defense. They are done presenting their witnesses, their evidence and everything. So the trial is concluded and it's all in the jury's hands to make a decision if R. Kelly is guilty or innocent of all of the charges that he's been charged for. So that's what we're going to discuss tomorrow. Y'all know I've been covering that story since before the trial, since way back in 19 or 18 when he got arrested. So yeah, I've been following this for a long time and blogging about it and doing podcasts and everything. So yeah, we'll be live tomorrow discussing the R. Kelly case or the R. Kelly trial. So do you all think the jury is going to find him guilty? All right, y'all, I'm out. Bye. Have a blessed night, blessed weekend. Stay safe, be blessed, and remain vigilant at all times.